What is up, fam? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, the best place for coaches, entrepreneurs, and business owners. So, hot topic, I've had a few people asking me lately, how do I manage all of the tasks on my to-do list? How do I organize my Google Calendar? How do I organize my life? Now, if you are a busy entrepreneur, the best thing about this video, you can put me on fast speed if you're anything like me and you watch everything in 5 speed. And you can jump across through the video if you want to speed ahead. Everything is timestamped down below in the show notes. So let's dive into the 3 topics on how I organize my life. Okay, fam. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is get everything out of my mind onto my notes in an organized, chaotic fashion. Because if you're anything like me and you get completely overwhelmed with all of the things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis, it is better for it to be on either a piece of paper or in your notes, rather than it sitting in your mind, because when we start to feel overwhelmed when everything is just in the mind and we don't actually get it out. Okay, so as you can see, what I will do is I'll mind dump everything that's in this brain of mine onto my notes. Okay, so it's pretty much like chaos on my notes, as you can see. Now, I do this on a Sunday because on Sunday is when I like to set my week up for success. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to organize all of my tasks into departments. So I use a platform called Clickup, and Clickup is basically my one-stop shop and my entire hub for my entire company. What I will do is then I'll take my notes and I'll start to put everything into order on Clickup based on departments. So how I look at my business is I see it as different parts. So we've got the coaching, which is the fulfillment for the clients. We have the sales team. We've also got operations and administration. We have tech and systems. And then we also have the, what was I doing up? Oh my God, I just forgot my business. And then the final one is marketing. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna organize everything. What then I am going to do is I'm going to set dates. Now, as you can see, some of my tasks right here are a little bit overdue. It's been a bit of a messy week, so I haven't actually been on my tasks this week. But what I will do is I'll set due dates for when those tasks are due, okay? Now, I always put high priority tasks for the upcoming week. So if something is urgent, that's gonna be priority, and I'm going to flag it in ClickUp so that I know this needs to get done and this is high priority because it has a deadline. So a good thing to kind of do as you're organizing ClickUp is for you to ask yourself, like, is this actually important? Do I need to actually do this? Do I not? Can I get rid of it? Or can I delegate it to someone in my team so they can do it for me? Okay, now I'm gonna show you my Google Calendar and what it looks like. Now, there is one unique thing that I actually started doing for myself this year. And I started setting specific days where I would focus on different areas of the business. So you'll see up on my Google Calendar that on a Monday is my creative day, because Mondays are the days that I normally feel super energized. I feel really, really good. I've normally had a Sunday and sometimes a Saturday off, so I feel super creative and recharged. So a Monday is when I do all of my Instagram posts. I'll focus on my creatives for marketing. I'll focus on masterclasses. I'll focus on creation mode, reels, YouTube videos, and anything that has to do with marketing and creating. Now on Tuesdays is the day that I work in the business. So that is my CEO day. And this day is when I do all of what a lot of people think is the tedious things, but I'll focus on what is gonna make the company money. I'll also focus on creating onboarding processes, any emails that we need to create, if there's any automations that we need to clean up or set. I'll focus on upcoming programs and what needs to go out. I'll delegate certain tasks to my team that has to do with like setting up programs and Facebook groups and announcements and all of these fun things that actually move the needle forward in the actual company. Now, Wednesdays is normally my coaching call day. So I will do all of my group coaching calls, my private coaching calls, and then I normally just have a small window in the evening where I will focus on my sales team and anything that I need to get done for my sales team to make sure that everything is operating smoothly, because sales is something that happens 7 days a week. So it's really important that my sales team is supported as well. So Thursday is the day that I focus on the Rising Woman brand, and I focusing on the podcast, focusing on bringing the events back, focusing on our rebrand, focusing on the direction of our marketing and all of that fun stuff. And Friday is like my free day. It's kind of like my anything day, anything that's left over from the week, things that might just pop up here and there, I will do that on a Friday, or I'll end up taking just a half day off where I relax. So that is how I organize my Google Calendar and Clickup. And now the final golden part of how I organize my week is delegating and automating certain parts of my business. So when I'm going through all of my tasks for the week, I honestly have an honest conversation with myself, and I ask myself, should I be doing this? Should I delegate it? Do I need to be doing this? Or is there somebody in my team that can actually help do this for me so that I can focus on money-making activities? Spending time on automating things or setting up systems, creating certain things that are going to take you 1,000,000 years just to complete probably isn't going to be the smartest decision for you to spend 5 hours on. You can also start small. So one thing when I first started my business, when I was sitting at the 10 to 20K a month mark, one thing that took me hours and hours and hours was creating banners and graphics. So instead of me spending 10 hours trying to create a Facebook banner, what I did was I ended up finding someone on Fiverr, and I had her help me create the banners. That way I got 5 hours back in my day where I could focus on coaching, sales, marketing, and that's where my energy and my focus could go. And then I could pay someone maybe $50 to create me a banner, which they would probably do within 1 hour or less. So I'm trading off how much time it's going to take me to do something, and then that's going to take me out of the business and take away growth from my business, when I could delegate that to somebody else, and then I could spend X amount of hours on a really important part in my business that's going to move the needle forward. All right, fam, to wrap up this video, what I want to give to you is a gift. So I have 2 amazing things for you. Now, this was about organizing my calendar, but I also have another episode that you can go ahead and check out, and that is how I communicate with my team using the most amazing platform, Slack. So if you want to learn team management plus organization, I suggest that you go and check out that episode and watch that one too. Now, the other thing that I want to give you is my free Selling from Instagram Stories course, where I'm going to teach you my exact story sequence that made me $10,000 from one Instagram poll, and how I close sales in the DMs. So if this is an area that you're lacking in right now and you really want to increase your story views and engagement, I suggest that you head down to the show notes, click on the link below, and you can go ahead and receive my Selling from Instagram Stories course for $0. Other than that, fam, if you absolutely love this episode and you got some amazing value from this, then please do hit the like button. Give me a little comment down below sharing your love with me. That'll also help boost this video so other people in the coaching and entrepreneur space can also check out this video and get these golden nugget tips. Other than that, hit the big subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next episode.
All this money, money, money coming to me. No handouts, I really had to do it for me. Watch me work, watch me work, watch me work.